Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, I am back, everybody. Hello, how do you do? How do you do? Yeah, so I said to myself that I would just play some Kirby AirRIders today. I'm not gonna be the most verbally active and stuff on the stream today. I didn't have, like, the best time a bit ago. So if I'm, like, kind of silent while playing, that's why. Wasn't having, like, the worst mental breakdown ever, but I was, like, just a little bit exhausted. I will say that. But I plan to play some AirRIders and just chill. Oh, that looks fun. I don't see myself being able to live stream on, like, Twitch. And this is something that I do want to say. I kind of want to be, like, honest about this. I've thought about it a lot, and I just can't see myself doing it. If I'm truthful and if I'm honest, I cannot see myself live streaming on Twitch. Twitch gives me a very untrustable, like, vibe. And I can't explain it any better than that. It makes me feel... It makes me feel weird. Hold on, let me change the thumbnail for the last stream. I was gonna use one of those, like, cartoony ones. And I will. It's actually so sad that, like, the whole, like, Dream SMP thing went the way it did. Like, I'm telling you, man, it did not need to go like that. I'll say that and I'll leave it there. The way all that went, it's just really crazy how that all went. Because it could have been better, you know? It's just insane. But, yeah, how are y'all doing? How are you doing? I want to know that right now. It's crazy because, like, one thing I was talking about in, like, the last stream was how, like, the Minecraft, like, SMP thing was really cool. It really was, actually. As crazy as it may sound, like, it might seem a little bit silly now, or, like, it might seem a little crazy now, like, talking about it after the fact or whatever. But, like, genuinely, like, let's be real. The whole, wait a minute, whoa, that looks weird. Wait, no, what is that? I'm gonna change the thumbnail for the last video. I feel bad using, like, people's actual, like, faces and stuff like that. I don't know, like, it's a thing. I don't know, it's a thing. Oh, man. It's so cute. All of the fan art that everyone did for, like, the Dream SMP was so cute. Like, when I think about that kind of stuff, dude, that's the kind of stuff you can do when you have, like, a giant, like, fan base behind you. Like, you can do such big things with that. It's kind of crazy. The Dream SMP fan art was very interesting though. I'll say, like, out of everybody that was in the SMP, I think one person that, like, really survived it all and is still kind of, like, chilling is that guy Rambo. Which is kind of funny. Because, like, out of everybody, I would have never expected for it to be him to still be, like, kind of chilling. Because he was... Well, it makes sense, though. That's the thing. Because he was, like, heavily fetishized. Like, in the earlier days, dude, the way the girls in the fandom treated him was weird. And so I would have kind of expected for him to be, like, one of the people that was, like somebody's like, oh, well, he's not great. He's not great. I would have expected that a lot more than what we actually got. We didn't actually get, like, anything that crazy. And I don't know. Like, in terms of, like, oh, people that did bad things. I don't think there was a single person that, like, you know, did the awful thing that, like, you know, everybody would flip out about. Like, I don't think that ever happened, really. I think it was mostly, like, scandals and stuff. Which is so sad when you think about it. Like, it was scandals. Some people passed away, and then some friend groups just stopped being friends because, like, it just wasn't that great or whatever. Also, like I said, that thumbnail, I promise you, I feel bad about that thumbnail because, hold on. Last time I just typed Tommy and Wilbur for that thumbnail. I feel so bad about putting two people in a thumbnail together that don't really like each other. But at the same time, you have to really keep in mind, it's like, these two dudes being and acting like brothers together was something that generally fueled a lot of, like, what I consider to be, like, oh, this is my childhood, basically. And it's crazy because my childhood, I was kind of like, well, no, I was still kind of a child. I'm gonna be so real. When you just turn 18, you're basically still 17. Your brain is just trying to catch up, which is really sad. But, like, back then, yeah, I was sitting back watching the Dream SMP. That sounds so humiliating when I say it like that. And I'm not even trying to be, like, funny. That sounds so goofy, bro. I saw like clips, just like really bad clips of, like, Wilbur, like, stomping on Tommy's hand at one point. And I was like, whoa. Like, I get it. Guys are rough with each other. But, like, that looked crazy. And that's, like, I'm not even trying to be funny. That looked crazy. Like, when I saw that, I was like, whoa. I was like, are they good? That was, like, one of the first things that popped up in my mind. Hold on. It's funny how everyone was always like, oh, they're like brothers. They're like brothers. I didn't even know Wilbur still had brown eyes. That means that, like, he's probably of, like, Irish heritage. If that's even, like, what he says or he claims. 'Cause he might not. But I just didn't know that though, which is really kind of crazy to see. I thought he was one of those ones that had like blue eyeballs too. He doesn't. That's like that's kind of crazy actually, because like it's insane because the dude Tommy has like blonde hair, which I don't know, like it's very interesting because it's like, where do these dudes come from? Like, I get it, they both live in like what, like Europe, but it's like it makes me really wonder, like, where do y'all like individually, like, where do you come from? Because these hair colors usually come from like certain places. Wow. They don't look anything like brothers actually. Crazy. That is insane. I never noticed that before. I mean, they could look like half brothers it would make sense, unless like the genes just were like receptive from like a parent or something. Like, I've seen brothers that like had different hair colors and stuff, but like in the literal sense, I mean, they would at least share they would share like an eye color, I would assume. But I don't know, because I've seen like McJuggernuggets and his brother, they don't look like they're brothers like at all. Like, hold on, let me see them right now. Bro, that dude McJuggernuggets and his brother, Jeffrey, they don't look like brothers, like, at all. I always used to think that was so weird. They don't look like brothers at all. Let me see Jeffrey's eyes. Yeah, Jeffrey has like, bro, what? Well, their dad's hair, okay. Their dad's eye color is... No, this is a picture of the both of them. What? Do y'all remember McJuggernuggets, bro? I gotta watch like a video talking about him. I think I saw one a little bit ago. Like, his brother has black hair and he's a blonde. He's blonde and then he also has like blue eyes. What? Like, his brother has brown eyes and black hair. Brown eyes, black hair. That's crazy. Like, I'm thinking about this, bro, and like, siblings don't make sense, bro. I'm telling you, some siblings look like twins and they're not. This does not make sense, bro. Like, I gotta see the mom one more time, bro, cause like, yeah, the mom has black. What the hell? So it's a 50-50 every time. That makes me wonder if I had like a brother, like same dad, if like my brother would be like darker skin than me, or if he would be lighter. Cause like, I took after my mom's skin tone. That is crazy. Cause like, I have siblings, like they're half siblings. That's crazy. I guess it's not so crazy then, cause his mom, okay, makes sense. Maybe they look like brothers. That's funny, bro. That's crazy, actually, because I didn't know that. It's just like, I don't know, because like, we don't have those kinds of like things. We have like the skin tone thing of like, yeah, you might be a different color. That's how like American, like, that's how like being like brown in America works. It's like, you could have siblings that are lighter than you, or you could have siblings that are darker than you. It's just, that's how it is. Like, when you come from like a family of people who are brown, like, that's how it works. But like, I didn't expect that like people who like are like light like that to have like different hair colors in sibling groups. I always kind of was confused about that. I'm like, how does Jeffrey have black hair and his brother doesn't? I have never thought about that before, but like, that's crazy. One blonde parent, one brunette parent can create each, either or. That is insane. So like, I'm sure that's the same thing for me. Like, wow, that's crazy. I have like nieces and nephews who are like that too, which is insane, bro. Like they're like lighter, but like the dad is lighter. Or like one has a certain hair type, hair texture, and then the other one doesn't. That is crazy. That is so crazy. I don't know what to say about it. Let's do this event. I also heard there was like a Splatoon event thing going on. So that could be fun. I don't think I'll change the I don't think I'll change it. Actually, yes, I will. I'll edit the picture. Like the picture that I used. Oh wow. I'll just zoom it in. It's just crazy that they played into that whole brothers thing and like it went the way it did, because that's gotta be painful. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna try to be like, well, y'all aren't really brothers. Like, look, y'all have different. But then I'm like, okay, well, canonically that can happen. Never mind. I tried to make it a little bit, you know, didn't work. Well, let's try to do good. I don't know. That's all I could really say. I didn't know that's how, like, that worked. But thinking about it, yes, I have seen, like, siblings that look completely different. But, like, I'm not used to it. I'm used to siblings looking very similar to each other. Because, like, I don't know, brown people's genes are usually just, like, really strong in that regard. To where it's, like, when you're brown and you have like a kid with a person that's brown, like usually it just 100% is just like, let's go with this person's genes. Like every time. Like it doesn't like, you know, like I'm just used to seeing that more. But like, I guess I don't know all that much about, you know, people. Which is kind of crazy. I guess I don't know all that much about genes, man. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Bray. Person is taking my entire flow. Not really. Moving a bit slow. I don't know if it was by design. Sorry, I was really trying to get that thumbnail, bro. Let me just jump on this tank. Wait a minute now. What is that? Ooh. Dude, no joke. I feel like I am not moving very fast. It's so disappointing. I want to move faster. What was that? Oh, wow. I am so glad that I made that decision. Did y'all see that? I am so good at this game. Oh, what the heck? I literally just decided to brake. Like, who decides to brake out of the nowhere and it literally stopped me from getting blasted? And the craziest thing, it wasn't even just out of the nowhere. Like, I felt like that was not a good spot to be going anymore. And I was like, let me turn this around. That was just like really good instinct. I am moving slow. Where am I? What is going on? There is no way that just... No. Stop. Oh my god. That's okay. What a mess. Did y'all see that crazy, like, Invincible episode? My teammates got it. We are teammates, right? Man, I can't believe this is the life that we're existing in right now. Yeah, surviving is like the best I can do at the moment. Oh, I'm passed away. Never mind. My guy said it's time for retirement anyways. My teammates got it. If we're even team. See, I think they got it or whatever. Victory, it says. And we got the stickers. Let's just play more. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry about like this whole like me working on like thumbnails and junk while I do the video. Like I'm so sorry about that. Like it's because like some streams, it's mostly because people watch the streams back, and then also it pops up in my feed all the time too, like recommends it to me also. And I'm like seeing it and I'm like, well, that was a kind of lazy thumbnail because I didn't really put any effort in. And then I feel kind of silly about it, and I'm like, I should have probably at least put some form of like effort into that thumbnail, because it keeps popping up, meaning it's gonna continue to pop up. It's just a little embarrassing. I changed it. So yeah. My apologies for that. Like, I should have just took care of it like quickly in the beginning of the stream and just stopped talking about it and stopped playing around with it. But I fixed it now. It's good. That's what streaming on YouTube is like, though. Like that's just what it is. Look, that's good. That felt nice. Whoa! Oh. Okay. Do, 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 do. That was crazy. I'm moving. I don't think I'm schmoving though. Dude, what in the world was that? Look at him. I knew somebody was about to try to do that to me. Oh my god. I knew someone was gonna do that to me, man. I just knew, like, I felt it. That's why I started turning around. I was like, man, I was like, I just know somebody's behind me, bro. I was like, I just know. I turned around, and that dude was trying to hit me. Well, I'm down here. I'm safe. Oh, what? I can't believe I'm on the hop star, dude. I need a new machine. The hop star ain't the one. Oh, that's crazy. Ew, this moves just like I would assume it moves. That's the weirdest part. This moves like Kirby. I've seen so many creatures in Kirby move like this. It is so crazy. And this literally moves. Oh, whoa. That moves like Kirby would move. I seen the Mario movie too. The Mario Galaxy movie. It was very interesting, I'll say. It was interesting to me. But yeah, I seen it. Oh, I don't know how to fight him. This might be actually really good for this. And I just got hit. I do not do a good job with boss fights in this game. That's fun. That's fun. Dude, team is carrying though. Cool. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna start being a Tyranza main. Part of me kind of wants the yellow one, but I don't know how to unlock it. Imagine I already have it unlocked. Can I do this? Okay. That's fine. Man, I'm not so good at this game. I mean, I never was really that good at this game in general, so yeah. But oh, this hold up, I actually privated that. It's crazy because like I privated a few I privated a few things. Okay, privating the birthday stream makes sense because I joined like some online games and the people were in there being really just profane and like making me uncomfortable. But like private and everything else, I don't know why I did that. That's another thing too, is like when I look back, I think about like unprivating every stream, but it's like I definitely have some streams that like I think I might have like said things that I didn't like that I said, and I just don't think that you need every single stream. Like I don't know, I don't think you need every single stream. I'm gonna be so real. Okay. That was out of pocket, but that was pretty cool. What the heck? Dude, what is that? How did I do that spider stuff? What is that? What is that? Can you always do that? And I just never noticed because I never played this character in the online mode? Ew, that is so awesome. You can always do that. I'm struggling. I'm actually about to get like my machine destroyed. I am about to destroy my machine. Wait, get me out of there. Dude. You know what? We're good. At least I didn't like get, you know. At least I didn't lose my machine. Are you for real? Let's get that. That's not what I was expecting it to be, but that's fine. Are you real, man? Stop, dude. Every single time. It'll be like the last few seconds. And it's like I lose my cart that I was... my machine that I was actually like doing good with. Or I liked. Maybe I just liked it. Maybe that was what it was. Maybe I just liked it, okay? Now it's gone. Oh my god. I need to really... Okay, let me change the title of the stream. I forgot to put city trials. My god, you can really do that. Dude, that is such a cool thing. I didn't even know that was a thing, dude. That took the biggest chunk out of my life, y'all. I was trying to actually get like a thing. Alright, I gotta back out. Oh, what is he doing? What is happening, y'all? Oh my god, the fact that I survived that. That kind of scared me a little. That kind of scared me a little. I survived one, y'all. And look, I didn't get 8th. I actually got some hits in there. That was fun. What the heck? It's fun to not get like out, you know? Like, what the heck? I liked that. And also I got to find out that there was an ability. Like, what the heck was that? That was pretty cool. Let's take a break. I got time to be here for a bit. Let's take a break. Chill out in the gummy room. Oof. That was cool. So, how's it going? It's going good for me too. Going for me too. Now, what was I doing just a bit ago? Because I could have sworn I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was gonna go on my phone. I was gonna go on my phone. That's a lot of gummies, dude. That's actually crazy. Something that would have been really cool is if you could shake your Switch 2 and like the gummies would like shake with it. Even if it was just tied to the Joy-Con, that would have been so awesome to see that. My alarm should be going off in like a few minutes for the first hour of stream. That was fun. I liked it. It's been a hard day. I had a very, very hard day. I had a very, very hard day, man. But, I'm gonna have a good nap tonight. I'm gonna sleep. We're gonna shrug off all those bad feelings and emotions. And everything's gonna be alright. We're gonna... Yeah. We're gonna be okay. I guess I can take this 4 minutes until the thing to like kind of vent a little. Since I'm already kind of talking about it anyways. What is this? I didn't know Speed was making music. Good for him. I mean, I know he makes music, but like, good for him that he's like still making music. Cool. But no. Basically what I'm saying is just like, I'm good right now. I have like food and stuff. I just gotta wait like 2 days for most of my food to show. And that's kind of hard. That's hard. It's hard to save money sometimes. Like, it can be pretty difficult. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Just trying to save money. I would love to get like an extra stream of income from streaming eventually. But for the most part, right now I'm fine. So yeah. It just sucks to like... It just sucks that like sometimes you have to do like a bunch of things to keep your like... to just stay regular. I'm 25 now. It's hard to talk about that the same as it used to be. It's just different. Things are different now. And oof. Jesus, it's hard to talk about. It's hard being a person. Now, I have 0 rules against ordering a pizza right now and turning on a YouTube video in the background while I game. Gen Alpha Conversation, the video. Let's see. I want to hear this.
Yes, I have. What do you mean? You don't understand it. Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand that Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner?
Monsters. But go on. Keep pushing.
Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from the...
Alright, let me dismiss timer. Sorry.
Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner?
Monsters. But go on. Keep pushing.
Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from that "You Gonna Break My Shit" video.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, you guys are actually laughers, bro.
I want to play at Roblox Hard.
Yes,
What?
I have.
What do you mean?
No one understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? Monsters. But go on. Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from that "You Gonna Break My Shit" video.
Bro, what are you talking
Oh my god, you guys are actually laughers, bro.
I want to play at Roblox horror games, but you keep going, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
We did not say that for the past
That's what
3
you've been
times
saying.
you've
That's
asked,
literally what you've
and
been
you
saying.
had 3 chances.
Let me try to listen to that one more time.
Yes, I have.
What do you mean?
No one understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? Monsters. But go on. Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from that "You Gonna Break My Shit" video.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, you guys are actually laughers, bro.
I want to play at Roblox horror games, but you keep going, oh, I'm scared.
I'm not even gonna joke around. Hold on, let me watch this video and see so I can make sense of it all.
Bro, so you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna break my shit? Bro.
Okay.
So you gonna just break my
Why?
shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break.
Oh. Okay, it kind of makes sense now. I get what they were talking about. Let me watch it one more time now. So they were saying, so you gonna break my, so you gonna break my, so you gonna break my. I get it now. Does anybody not understand Miss Reese cheesing the corner? Like what? Why was he asking that question?
Yes,
though?
I have.
What do you mean?
No one understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna
He
break my
was.
shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? Monsters. But go on. Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from that "You Gonna Break My Shit" video.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Hold on. You know what's crazy about that? That's real. That is real dialogue. That is real dialogue.
Oh, you guys are yes, I have.
What do you mean?
No one understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? Monsters. But go on.
I'm
Like,
starting
Mr.
at
Beast
the timer
cheesing in the
now.
corner is from that "You Gonna Break My Shit" video.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna make sense of what I just watched now. That was a video called A Gen Alpha Conversation. The comment says, am I having a stroke? I work with elementary kids. This is very accurate. Them being on their devices while talking is a great detail. Yeah, they're talking about a video where this chick is smashing this guy's TV screen, and he keeps repeating, "So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna break my shit?" Yeah. And even though the TV screen is half destroyed, there's a corner of the screen where with a picture of Mr. Beast on a thumbnail that somehow doesn't get broken. I'm gonna watch that one more time because I saw like a animation for it for something completely different, which was so weird. But he dude said he was cheesing in a corner. Like, why are you saying cheesing in a corner, bro? Like, what? The thing is, okay, you could say like, oh, that's like a Gen Z or Gen Alpha, whatever. You could say that's a Gen Alpha thing. The dude is also using like lingo that is not commonly used at the same time. That is lingo that people do not use. That lingo. Cheesing in a corner, bruv. Oi, mate was cheesing in the corner. It's like, that is some British language. Like, they say that in like Canada too, which it's Canada. You know what I mean? It's Canada. So it's like, of course they're going to be saying that in Canada also. But like, the point is, it just sounds crazy. All of it sounds insane, but this is really how we speak.
Yes, I have.
What do you mean?
No one understands Mr. Beast
I'm
cheating
finding
in
the
corner.
video.
So you gonna break my shit? So you gonna break my shit? So you gonna break my shit? So you gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheating?
And the girl was laughing at that like that was the funniest thing ever. Like, that's not even funny.
Bro, so you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna break my shit?
I want to see the original. Because they said in the original, like in the original video, let me see, this guy had it too.
So you gonna just break my shit?
I'm like being so serious. I'm like actually, now I want to see this. That dude said Mr. Beast cheesing in a corner. I mean, that's what's happening in this.
So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit? So bro, so
That's so crazy. Alright. Oh, that's crazy, boy. That's weird. That's kind of creepy. That dude made a video. It's called My First Black Queen. I haven't had one yet. I had one. She was a little crazy though. That girl was a little crazy though. If I'm real with you, that girl was a little crazy. Calling her, like, that's the thing. No woman is like awful or a bad woman or nothing like that. But like, she's a little crazy. Invincible employee calls us all sick. Oh. Is that real? Bro, I saw somebody else say something about that too. Altieri is also a girl, so like, I kind of want to hear her talk about it. Even though I don't like her all that much. I think that some stuff that she says, I think her opinions are a little creepy. She has some weird opinions. She's not like one of those people that I say like, oh, she's a bad. No, she's not like a bad person. She just has very strange beliefs, I think. She has some strange beliefs. That's all I'll say. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, she has some pretty strange beliefs. What am I feeling today as in terms of like food? Because I'm hungry right now. I want something I can binge and eat. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I want something else. I'm hungry, dude. Oh, they said you got minutes left to order from that. Yikes. Oh, man. Most places are about to close. I don't want pizza. That's like kind of gross. That's the thing, I don't eat pizza or nothing. I just, ew. Like, before they close, do you really want pizza before they close? I feel like getting pizza before they close is like dangerous, you know? Because it's like, what if they're mad? Like, what if that makes them mad? Like, you know, like, I don't know. It's just such a weird thing to think about. But it's like, just, you know, think about it. Sounds pretty gross, but it's like, really, think about it, though. I'm telling you, it does sound kind of gross. But you cannot put certain things past people, dude. So I'm gonna order from this place instead. You know, if I just order a pollo bowl, I could just put it into you know what? Yeah, I'll be able to wrap it up myself. How much is the large? Wait, did I say asada or pollo? Damn, I put it in a large for real? No, I don't need a large. I remember the large. I was just thinking about like how long it'll last. Let's go for a medium. Whoa, you can order both. I'm gonna go for asada. Cool. Asada medium. Asada medium cheese. I'm gonna be so honest. An agua frescas kind of sounds gross. Or at least from the picture, it looks kind of like gross. It's just like a yellow color. I've never had it before though. It could be like one of the best tasting drinks ever. But it just kind of looks and sounds a bit gross. But should I do this? I'm not gonna front. I've had a hard day, bro. Yes, I should. But do I want that stuff? Like, I don't want to consume bread. I'll tell you that right now. I am so done and so over consuming bread, so pizza is a no-go. So order the damn agua. No, get rid of that. Just order the damn pollo bowl, dude. Damn, it's like they're about to close too, so it's like probably annoying them a little bit, but it's like, dude, come on now. 17 minutes left. Understood. As I said, been a hard day. been a hard day. Really hope somebody takes this order before they end up canceling it on me. Been a hard day. That's all I can really say. Gen Alpha, I'm proud of them. They're gonna do great things. I know everybody's like looking at them like, oh, they're just dumb. Like, dude, these kids are not smart. Like, that's weird or something. What do you think they're supposed to be, like God or something? Like, they just came out of the, bro, like, they just came out of the, like, okay, I don't want to say anything like vulgar. I was gonna say the womb, which isn't vulgar. It's actually very wholesome, but some people are very weird about the ideal of pregnancy and stuff. But that's the truth. Like, they literally just came out of the womb. Like, why do you expect them to have, like, heightened intelligence? Like, you didn't even have heightened intelligence when you were their age. That's one thing I don't understand about a lot of people. They have, like, such high expectations for Gen Alpha. But it's like, bro, if they want to sit back and play games and talk about Mr. Beast, let them do that. I just don't understand why we do this stressful stuff. Because, like, I'm telling you, man, like, life ain't that serious, man. It's just not. Listen one more time to it. Here, get one more
Yes, I
good listen.
What do you mean?
No one understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner.
So you're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit? You're gonna break my shit? So you're gonna break my shit?
Does anyone understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? Monsters. But God.
It's just weird that he repeated it twice. He said, does anybody understand Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner? It's like, that sounded so dumb. Like, out loud, that sounded so dumb. And he said it twice like he just knew they're gonna understand. And they sat there and they understood exactly what he meant. I think that's the thing that really gets to me. They understood exactly what he was trying to, like, imply or implicate. And he still was like, what are you talking about?
Like, Mr. Beast cheesing in the corner is from that You Gonna Break My Shit video.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, you guys are actually laughing, bro.
I want to play at Roblox horror games, but you keep going, oh, I'm scared.
Oh my god, you guys are actually laughing, bro.
I want to play at Roblox horror games, but you keep going, oh, I'm scared.
We did not say that for the past
That's what
3
you've been
times
saying.
you've
That's literally what
asked,
you've been
and
saying.
you had 3 chances.
Yep, good for them, man. It's good to be able to turn your brain off. I'm not even joking about that. Turning your brain off is good for you. A lot of people don't know how to do it either. I'm telling you, it's disturbing that people expect for, like, these kids to be, like, extremely smart. This video I'm about to watch right now is exactly what people want for these kids to do. This is... Dude, are you being serious? My video capture wasn't even... First, I'm sure y'all could probably hear it through the mic. Whatever. That sucks. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's just like me talking, I guess, for an hour. With no anything else. Probably clicks of my controller. And then my computer. That sucks, though. Whatever.
So I was watching Hero Hayes' video, and there's some conversation going.
Yeah, I don't like that guy or want to talk about that guy, really. It's not like no hate to him or anything, but he's like said some things that seemed very off. This woman also that I'm listening to right now, she said some things that seem very off, and of course she'd be, you know, trying to uplift somebody that says things in a similar way. Makes sense.
On now around the revisionist, because there's always this conversation, And Invincible's a really good show, by the way. I love it. I am eager to watch it every time. I really love it. And I want the show to continue to do well. But of course, also looks eerily like Mark. So I can understand why they would want to change the look. I don't know why they would straight up go to changing it to female, but sure, I guess. You don't want to have anyone out.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I'm gonna just correct Hirohei and Alteri right now by saying this. If they would have swapped the guy's race, everybody would have freaked out about it. They'd be like, oh, you guys did this with, like, the other character. Well, you did it with Amber. If they swapped that character's race, it would be a big deal. So, the gender swap was the smartest choice for them to go with, to be honest. And yes, that character looks just like Mark. And the character also looks just like young Nolan. So, the smartest thing for them to do was to make the character a lady. This isn't like rocket science. If I'm honest, there's been times even for me when I've like been designing characters where I would do things like this because I'm like, oh, that character kind of looks like that character, and I would change things about the character, or I would straight up just change the character's gender overall. There were times where I've had to do that because, like, sometimes you have to do that. It's not that serious. It's not that big of a deal. And yet, I'm sure the both of them are going to try to make this some bigger deal than what it is because they're like, oh, well, the animator, like, the animatress is what I almost said. The animator just said, like, blah, 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 blah. Let's go.
Outshining the main character, especially if you want a certain story. I'm just wondering why they even bother changing so much of the characters anyway. But like I said, the books, the graphic novels, and show mediums are their own thing, but it kind of makes me wonder now how much of the show is going to change because they change certain things. Yes, whether you want to admit it or not, changing it to a woman if she had a certain story beat, or if Tech Jacket in the comics had a special story beat that went along with his character, who seems nothing like her personality either, it will change elements of the story. Changing someone from a man to a woman, it does change a lot.
Was that good?
Maybe not so much as color, except for the whole PC culture of Hollywood and America, but yes, being a certain gender does change things. Does it change him for better or for worse? I don't know. I didn't read the graphic novel, but I could see that if this is Tech Jacket.
What did she say?
A certain gender for the whole PC culture change a lot. Maybe not so much as color, except for the whole PC culture of Hollywood and America. Not so much as color, from a man to a woman. It does change a lot. Maybe not so much as color, except for the whole woman personality either. It will change elements of the story. Changing someone from a man to a woman, it does change a lot. Maybe.
This is literally nothing. This is a nothing burger.
Maybe not so much as color, except for the whole PC culture.
And then she said color, PC culture. What is PC culture, color? What the hell are you talking about?
Of Hollywood and America, but yes, being a
PC color culture Hollywood. She just said like random words, bunched them together, and expected for people to understand what the hell she was talking about because her brain is rotten. I don't understand these types of YouTubers. It is so weird. It's like it's dog whistling. But the thing is, it's disturbing. Nah, men are boring.
A certain gender does
Someone
change
sent that in the
things.
comments.
Does it change him for better or for worse? I don't know. I didn't read the graphic novel. But I could see that if this is Tech Jacket and he has a big fan
She's a
following,
misandrist.
he would probably outshine Mark, and they want to concentrate on the Viltrumites, you know, like Mark's relationship with his father or Oliver's relationship with his father. Now them changing Tech Jacket to a woman and Oliver being there, the first thing I thought, yes, because that's how Hollywood and entertainment works, was that, oh, are they trying to force a love thing? You know, so Oliver has a girlfriend because, not Rex. Well, the new Rex, robot, Rudy, what has a girlfriend?
Girl, what?
Everybody, there's relationships. It's interpersonal. You're going to have interactions with all these characters. They understand why people do this. You will have something. It's not about you, bro. You're trying to sell a product. You're trying to make a name for yourself. Do not come on here. I mean, you can, but we've seen. All
right, let's see. She's talking about Amber being black now. Amber, I don't
An
even think
asshole.
Amber was
But
really
they
black.
changed her from being a sweet, caring, beautiful little blonde girl to a black woman who is angry and snobby and insufferable and entitled and disgusting. And you're calling racism for people calling that out? Like, people are so backwards and idiotic. It really baffles me. Between this...
I mean, no, I'm not even gonna lie. The way that they portrayed Amber was racist. I think everybody agrees that was kind of racist. Like, me specific, when I saw that character, I was kind of disturbed by that. Especially for the fact that it wasn't an in-game relationship. That was foul. I'm gonna be so real. That was foul. That was foul, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone, though, but yeah, that was foul.
And the people with the flat earth shit with NASA, oh my god.
I can't agree with her on that.
So hard. I now have a red mark in the middle of my freaking forehead. But yeah, people are gonna have a reaction. So, as Hero says, why are you shocked at this, Bubblehead? Why does it matter so much to you that people do the very thing that people instinctively do, which is have a reaction to something that has changed that they didn't expect to change? It's like, hey, there's a red flag waving in front of your face. Ignore it. Oh, I can't ignore it. It wasn't there before. Well, then something must be wrong with you. Like, that's the logic that these brain dead people have.
Swap this character from male to female, and Tech Jacket has a bit of like a
3, 2, 1, go!
Let me see what.
fan favorite following.
Here, let me see.
Gender swap. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, the way that all they are writing it, full of that, because their interactions. I hate when people act like, well, it can't be because they're bro. I don't even know how.
Is that how you get a bunch of views on YouTube? You just cry and complain about stupid things that don't matter?
Autonomous beings that can...
Thank you for letting us know.
I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna make a video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video like tonight. I'm gonna pick a topic of something that I kind of understand, and I'm just gonna make a video and I'm gonna whine and cry and just moan about it, and then I'm gonna post it and see what happens.
Wow, we didn't know that before. Good grief. I learned something new today.
do things for their own reasons that don't actually have to involve men.
Very ironic you saying that, when the whole reason this character even exists is because she took the spot of the male character that she's replacing. I mean, very on the nose that is. But yes, women can do their own stuff for reasons, but you're missing the whole point. Good lord, is there anything in there? Like, are you okay?
I don't think it matters, to be honest. Like I said, I had never read the comics, so I'd voice cracked a little. I never read the comic, so I'm not that hurt by it. I can understand that people are upset about that, but like, I don't think y'all should be that upset about Tech Jacket. Invincible is mid anyways. Like, the dude was getting his guts pulled out for like 90 days or something in the damn animation. It was really uncomfortable and cringe. And if I'm truthful about it, it's just a gore fest. Watch Tech Jacket get gored or something. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. It's like I said, it's mid. I don't care what anybody says. You're gonna try to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. The comic was so good. I mean, yeah, it's a good comic. This isn't the comic, though. So when I say Invincible is mid, that's what I'm talking about. Invincible, the show, is mid. I'm sorry to say that. That's gonna hurt people. Yeah, I pay for Amazon Prime to watch it, too. Unlike some people. Some people really just be out there just stealing, like, what's it called? Yo, some of y'all don't even really purchase it for real. You just pretending that you purchase it. You're not purchasing. How many do I need to get? Like 100 or something? It said win the contest. I don't know what that means. I won the contest. Like, what? Okay. Okay. This is such a nothing, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing this, bro, because this is apparently how you do YouTube. So, ugh. Let me listen to this woman complain about a cartoon again. Here, let's listen.
Hey, the people were talking about the writing. They don't mean, hey, because she's there, she's automatically gonna fall in love with Oliver. No, but the writing, that's my dog squeaking his toy, sorry. But the writing usually puts
keep
characters
crying.
together. Not every woman is you, who probably hates men and is stuck up and doesn't like relationships. Most.
I'm not gonna lie, that was messed up, and that was very unfair to say that about her when you don't know nothing about her. That was really nasty work. Woman attacking woman, bro. Crazy, man. It's a dog eat dog world these days, I will tell you that.
Most of us, when we're around people, we interact with them. And you know what happens as a result of us interacting and being face to face with people, which I know is probably a rarity for you, actually talking and socializing with people in a healthy, normal manner.
You don't know a single thing about this woman. Calm down, Altieri. Calm down.
Without being offended by everything, we form connections. We form relationships. It's either, hey, I'm with a guy, he's my friend, he likes me, I don't like him, or I like him, he doesn't like me, or we both like each other, we work out, we don't work out. We're human beings on instinct. There is going to be that. Like, I don't understand what this logic is, bro.
And when you are writing a story, your characters, regardless of gender, should be there to service the plot as a whole.
Yes, they can still do that and still have relationships, which we've seen littered and inundated throughout the entire freaking show. No, she must be smoking something. She must be snuffing some freaking hard-ass, high-proof cat piss, because no way did you come online to say everyone's sexist for this reason. But let's hear what other reason there is.
Right? So her
did she
being
really
there
say
doesn't
that?
mean that she is willing to be a romantic interest.
I don't think she
a
said
sister or a
everyone. I
mother.
think she
there
said,
are other
like,
things that women can be.
you know.
We're aware of that. We're aware of that. You can be other things and still be those things. You, I imagine, are someone's daughter, and I hope to God that they are mentally sound enough to deal with the embarrassment that you're probably bringing them right now. You're probably someone's sister or niece, and yet you are also a voice actor, and at the moment currently very insufferable on the internet. You can, all those things can simultaneously exist and still serve whatever plot you're trying to push across, which doesn't seem like it's being successful in my opinion. I don't even know what the point of her making this was.
I know.
So this is the voice actress? So you're telling me you're over here harassing the voice actress? I knew Altieri was a bad person, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't get bad vibes off of just any and everybody. But, like, I knew she was a bad person. And I hate saying that kind of thing, too. Because it's like, I really hope that I'm wrong about people. I hope that people can, like, be good and people can change and stuff. I always hope for that kind of stuff. I always hope for the best in everyone. But, like, she's one of the people, she's probably getting all kinds of, like, sexist things in her DMs. You know she's getting that, and, like, you're just sitting here, like, acting like it's not happening. That's nasty, Alti.
Well, this is going to be shocking for you Invincible fans, because this is, like,
That's
a really
nasty.
big exclusive headline. But, you know, women are people.
Oh my god! I didn't realize that! I thought they were octopi! Holy shit, wow. Wow, I feel like
Bad person
my whole
actions,
life was a
bro.
lie. What have I been doing with my life?
Yikes.
Women are people. I'm a person? You're a person? Oh my god. Whatever are we gonna do with this new
Altieri sounds like, she sounds like she's like super privileged or something. She sounds like very like privileged, like maybe Asian. She gives me like rich, like white, but like kind of mixed girl vibes, bro. And like she comes off as she's grown up very privileged, and she doesn't know that like that's foul to act like this towards someone. It's just kind of sad.
Information
Every
now.
single time I see
What
these
was that
like these types of
response?
women, it's just like yikes.
What was that? This is one of those cases of, and I know,
just
I'm
sad
probably a
more than
hypocrite for saying
anything.
this, but maybe sometimes you need to sit down and write a script because, wow, that just non-revelation, anticlimactic response was a waste of freaking time. Agreed.
Girly,
What does that have to do with anything? What does
She's
that have to
so
do with
mean.
people thinking that she might be a love interest for Oliver? I'm aware that women are people, and I thought she was going to be a love interest for Oliver because that's the way it was being directed. It looks like that. And usually when I pick up on those things, I'm not wrong. Sometimes I am, but most of the time I'm not. I mean, that's really obvious because pattern recognition, like I said, they put Oliver on the ship. He is, I'm guessing, around the same age range as this person, who they specifically changed from male to female. And now Oliver is... How else do you think we're supposed to deduce what she's there for? Yes, she could still be a character. Monster Girl and Rudy or Rex are together. Invincible, almost said Safara, and not Amber, frickin' hell.
whoa. That was close.
Jesus. Freaking, Mark and Eve are together. Nolan and Debbie, now they're not. Nolan and Andressa, now they're not. Debbie and Paul, now they're not. Or they won't be, because I can guarantee you, ain't no dick as saucy and meaty and thick and steely as Nolan's. Ain't nobody pumping and vibrating inside Debbie the way Nolan does. And just much that she hates him, I'm sorry. Superman versus dude who is extremely boring for the average human. You can't... Unresolved feelings. Still attraction there. It's probably gonna happen.
Unrequited
It would be more unrealistic if it
love.
didn't. I'm sorry to tell you this. And guess what? Debbie's still a badass. Nolan is still a person. Mark is still a person.
Oh,
William is
okay.
still a person. These people exist. The plot still moves forward. They still have relationships. You should try getting one sometime. Maybe it would help you see things a little bit more clearly if you got scooped out. Okay, I'm being very inappropriate. I'm sorry. I just can't stand when people do this shit. It feels like these people were manufactured in a lab and were never around any other humans. And then
They
apparently
weren't.
she replies
And
to
you
other
know
people
that.
saying Zach would have been better. And this person...
That's the thing, man. Like, that's the thing about Altieri that, like, it's just so sad. Like, you know this woman is, like, not well mentally. Like, look at her. Look what she's saying. You really think that she doesn't know? Like, I just say the same thing about you, girl. You're mean for no reason. Like, calm down. You got a man. Why are you mad like that? Are you getting scooped out? You know what I mean? Like, you got a man. You over here talking about, oh, she needs to get scooped out for once. I like, with the way you sound, I guess the scoopings that you're getting is not good enough because, like, why are you so angry? Golly. Angry, bro. I'm telling you, man, it is like out of pocket, bro.
I'm guessing this is her actual page, says, nah, men are boring. They are? That's funny. That's funny her saying that. Because from my experience growing up, maybe I'm a little biased because I was tomboy, men are way more interesting and fun. Not saying women can't be fun too, but for me personally, the games that me and guys play versus women sitting there gossiping about, guess what, mostly guys or other women, I would rather, if I had to choose to have a fun time, I'm going with the dudes. Way better, way more fun. Men are boring. Your response does not, it's kind of proving his point because that's the best response you could come up with. Nah.
Altieri is so angry. I'm gonna like boil that down to like, I'm being so serious. She was talking about the scooping thing. She's not getting scooped out very well. Because I'm telling you, that's the kind of anger of like an unsatisfied woman. Because she's over here talking about, well, you're unsatisfied. You're just being a bitch. To another woman. And then gonna say, you need to go get scooped out. Find a man. Like, whoa. Are you being scooped out? Like, I'm gonna use that. That's weird. I kind of like that. That's some weird stuff to say. Are you getting scooped out on a regular? That's nasty. Yo, she a pervert.
Very boring.
I like how you went straight for his gender. You never said, well, I personally don't like Zach's character because it would have been too much like Invincible, or I don't know, his backstory is whatever. But no, she just had to reply. And
Let's be real, bro. If they didn't gender swap that damn character, it would have been so boring. It would have been a damn sausage fest in space. Like, do y'all really want to watch like 40 different men battle each other while there's only like 2 Viltrumite women and that's it? I'm not gonna front. Y'all should be happy that they put a bit of diversity in there. Because, dude, let's be real. Like, let's be honest. They're pulling some punches with the things that are going on right now. And they're doing it on purpose, and it's very obvious they're doing it on purpose. They are pulling punches with the characters that they want to stay alive and the characters they don't want to stay alive. Like, in general, so far they've kept the black Viltrumite guy alive. Like, they've kept him alive a good amount of times. There's a reason they're doing that. They want him to be on Earth. They want like the whole, like, you know, I don't want to start saying spoilers, but like, they want to keep certain characters alive. There's a reason for what they're doing. The Viltrumites want to keep the Viltrumites alive. We all know what happens in the comic. So either way it goes, certain things are going to have to happen. And certain characters are going to have to perish. When they perish, it is what it is. Certain things are just going to have to happen, bro. Paul, I don't know about that throbbing thick that she just talked about from Omni-Man. But like, if Omni-Man and Debbie get back together, I'm going to stop watching the show. And I'm not joking when I say that. I 100% mean that. If they get back together, I'm not watching that show anymore. Because the thing is, I find it to be extremely disturbing for you to make a character as disgusting as Nolan, like, and just be like, oh, but he regrets it all now, guys, he regrets it. He like leveled out 17 buildings, but guys, he didn't mean to. I would say to Alteri, so let's say that the people that took out those towers, let's say they survived and they were invincible, literally, and they just couldn't pass away, but they kept trying, right? Let's say they leveled out those towers like how they did. Would you forgive them if like 20 years later, like, I don't know, not even 20 years. It hasn't even been 20 years. That was like something else. Let's say they came back and they were like, I'm sorry guys, did not mean to level out your things. Would you forgive them? Think about that like that. Imagine they said that to you. Would you forgive them? But you want Nolan to be forgiven. It is so disgusting how people will try to like make up these little ideas. That's how I view Nolan. I view Nolan as like the planes. Or, you know, if you're a little conspiratorial, yeah. Nolan was the inside job that took the towers down, in my opinion. This dude grabbed Mark, held him up, and then a damn, what do you call those things? A subway train just of people just got massacred. Like, what are y'all, like, what? You gotta be sick. I can't even like understand that. You gotta be sick to try to be like, yeah, I think he should be forgiven for it. I promise you, if that happens, I'm done watching the show. I was almost done watching the show when I saw Mark's guts come out. That was almost it for me. For me, I almost literally was like, I'm not watching this anymore just because of that. Because I was like, this is too much. I was like, dude, I didn't know it was like that. Like, that was gory for no reason. And I think that's a normal stance to take. That was disgusting for no reason. Now, if you want to say, oh, but it was true to the comics. Well, it seems like everything else isn't true to the damn comics. So it's like, in my opinion, why that was in there, ew. I get it. It was supposed to be a symbolism of like, oh, Eve is pregnant and she's basically about to have a baby, like growing in that exact spot where Mark got slashed and everything was getting pulled out and he was making wet sounds and he was like, to like another man. Another man just went into his body with his damn hand and just pulled stuff out. Instead of us getting like Anissa doing that scene to Mark, they gave us that instead. And I'm not even gonna front. The reason they probably didn't do it was because they knew that guys would just like it. Thing is, they should have made it uncomfortable. They should have just made it uncomfortable. But, you know, they're not doing a good job with the show in general. Like, I have a lot of things that I want to talk about that show. And I don't like the vibe of it at the moment. I'm not enjoying it. Like, I enjoy like the characters and the things like that, but like on a whole different level, it just in so many other ways, I'm just like, ew, this is like doing too much. And I feel mean for saying it, but it's not mean. I think that in a lot of ways they're doing too much and they're disturbing me. I don't want to be disturbed. I already have to watch Euphoria on like, what? Isn't it like the 17th or something? I have like, luckily I have me, well, it's not even called Me Tomo or Me Tomodachi Life. It's just, luckily I have Tomodachi Life to kind of get some of the nasty taste out of my mouth of the Euphoria stuff. But while Euphoria is going on, I also got to deal with watching Mark getting brutalized and even probably Oliver. Like, ew, like what the hell is going on right now with like the shows? So I gotta watch Rue in Euphoria doing all kinds of stupid things. And then also I just had Kane disappoint me like not even that long ago. That was probably like a week ago. Kane really disappointed me. Kane disgusted the absolute hell out of me. Like, and right now I'm just venting. Because like I said, yeah, I've been kind of like, I didn't have a really good day. I really didn't. But Kane really disgusted me in that episode. I did not like the way he felt so entitled to everybody's bodies. That something about that really pissed me off. I think I take things in the literal sense sometimes. Like, so whenever something is like kind of metaphorical in a way, like, I don't really just see it as like this is like, oh wow, Kane just kind of tortured them, lol. I don't see it like that. I see it as like, ew. He violated everyone's bodily autonomy at the same time. What the hell was that? And how? Because another thing is, The Amazing Digital Circus is a dark show. It's really nasty. Like, even in like the rooms, every character's room is like based on certain really bad things about them. Jax's room is based, it looks like childhood. And then the way he got tortured in that room, it was like he was pulling his skin back up, but it was like he was like pulling his clothes back up on his shoulder, like something happened to him. It's a very dark show. In Gangle's room, in Digital Circus, there's a toilet in her room, implying that she has bulimia. And nobody says anything about it because it's a bunch of dumb kids that watch it for the most part and they just want to laugh at seeing the next silly scene they do. But that's the cartoon bit of it. Like I said, kids be dumb, be dumb. Don't take offense to what I'm saying, kids, if you see this. In general, it's not for you to understand or know this stuff in first place. Even characters like Pomni, She's like taken as like, she's like a lady jester. She's literally like a joke. Her entire like everything is like she's a joke. Her whole thing is that she's a joke, and that everything is, the joke is on her, basically. She felt bad for a man that was going through something horrible, and then Cain used the man that she felt bad for and probably had feelings for some odd reason to torture her. And the same exact thing happened with Jax. These characters, there is so much stuff going on that I could just talk hours and hours and hours about that show, but I'm not going to, because it is very adult. The themes are so adult in that show. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. That is how I view Digital Circus. I could keep on going on. Zooble is very obvious. There's a lot going on with Zooble. Very obvious, dude. Kinger, also very obvious. This dude is like, literally, like, look at him. He's a chess piece. He's a white chess piece that tried to marry a black chess piece and still destroyed her in the long run. If you look at every single thing that show is based on and based off of, it is so brutal when you look at it, because it's the truth. Kinger wanted to, like, you know, he was like, oh, well, you know, I'll just get with a black piece and everything will be alright, and I can help her, I can uplift her like me. And it didn't. It did the complete opposite. I'm telling you, I don't know how the hell y'all voice act for things y'all don't understand, but like for every VA for that show, like it's just crazy to me how like those people like also are not even in on like what's going on. They don't know themselves, and they just sort of like consume the show just like how the fans consume the show. I've always thought that was kind of crazy. But it's like at the same time I get it, but it's like, dude, you're the one voice acting the character. I would assume that you kind of understand what's going on deeper than just, oh cool, I got to voice character. But I've seen people saying that, and I'm like, girl, you know what this is representing for you? Like, it's just brutal, bro. It's crazy. It's a crazy show.
And not the desire.
It's literally based off of that one book, I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream, Cogito Ergo Sum. If you watch the original of that, if you listen to it, if you read it, dude, you would understand that, like, dude, it was never intended to be innocent and normal. It just wasn't. It was never intended to be that way.
Instinctively, the vehicles
My Dasher's
were
almost
returning
here.
to their true point of origin. Zora.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm like just being so, you know, about it. Just, it's just, it baffles me that people don't understand these basic things sometimes, bro. Like, and it just, I don't know.
Zora, who awaited them at their journey's end.
People don't know how to, like, people just don't know how to understand things. Is one thing that bothers me, is when people just don't understand, like, they don't know how to understand something. I've always been, like, thrown off by that. Like, how do you not get it? Also, the thing with Kinger is, like, you can't empower blackness by diluting it. And Kinger knows that, and that's another thing. That's a lesson that Kinger had to learn. But that's the thing. I don't know if they're going to actually take that route of, like, talking about that stuff. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot be, like, a guy who is, like, white and be like, I want to uplift a black queen. And then, like, your kid is no longer a black kid. Her kid is no longer black. You're not uplifting her. It's like a selfish endeavor. And I promise you, I wonder if that's really what the creator wanted to say with that. Because Kinger essentially killed that woman. Like, he dragged her into there too. It's like a whole, it's like the circus, the digital circus is literally based on like a damn patriarchy. And it's so crazy because, like, I'm telling you, like, it looks like, it makes people look, this is my theory at least. That's my theory on it. It's meant to be a patriarchy. And Kane is just in control of it all and mocking everyone that's a part of it. Kane is on the outside. That's how I see the Amazing Digital Circus. Maybe I'm taking it too far, but that's my artistic interpretation of it. So, yeah. But that was my alarm. Let me go get my stuff. I gotta get my food from outside. It's just crazy, man. Let me finish this, like, video and stuff, dude. Hold up. But yeah, I see it as like a critique of like the patriarchal system that we all live in. That's why it's like, oh, it's just a big old circus. It's just a big, stupid, dumb circus, and we're all clowns in it. That's how I like to look at it. You could say that's like nihilistic, or, you know, you could say whatever though. You could say that's like very depressing, but that's how I view the Amazing Digital Circus. The show was never meant to be something happy and cute for kids. It was never intended to be that way. That's what people interpreted it as. But now that they're cussing, people are going to be like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, what the hell? They're actually talking about real stuff. Kane isn't around anymore. So I really wonder what the next episode is going to be like, because it's probably going to be interesting. I'll tell you that. Whoa, wait a minute. Alright. I said I would be streaming for 2 hours today. I'm going to take a food break. Give me a sec. That's another thing too. I could be like reading a little deeply into things, but like I don't think I am. I mean, like, as a person that makes art, that's the kind of thing I would do. If I was running the Digital Circus show, that's what I would do with it. And that's basically why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's what I would do with it. So, yeah. But that's just me. And that's from, like, the white perspective of it, too. Is, like, to use a character like Kinger to, you know, give him a wife like that. They didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? They didn't have to do that. But that's the thing. If you know chess, you know the white pieces always move first. White team moves first. Everybody always says that, and they always talk about that. So for them to make the black piece a woman, and to make that like that's his lady, it just shows you that he screwed everything up for her. Because she literally passed away in like a matter of moments in that finale. That wasn't even the finale. And it's just crazy to see that. The fact that, like, I just feel like I feel like I don't know what the right answer is to most things anymore. But I know that, like, if she was with a black king, that would not have happened. And I'm just gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna stop talking about that. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah. Like, imagine, that's the thing, bro. Because, like, I'm not trying to even take it there, but just in general with these characters, every character has something. Like, even Zubul with, like, identity problems and things. Like, every character has something. Just like in humanity with people, all of us have something, man. Man, we're coming close to, like, the close of the stream, to be honest. I hope y'all liked my interpretation or whatever. I like sharing it. I like sharing my little theories about shows and things because it's fun for me. But at the same time, as I said, like, I don't know a single person that would risk the life of, like, their woman like that. That's not common for us. And I'm gonna say us in a way of, like, I know for a fact it's not allowed in black culture. Risking your damn life is not real, bro. Putting your damn consciousness, like, you gotta think about this from, like, a perspective of, like, it's like, oh, well, I found, like, a new thing, I want you to be there with me, and then, like, she got disposed. It's literally the same thing with Amber, disposable black girlfriend. This fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't know what else to say about it. It's fucked up, though. I will tell you that. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's fucked up. They disposed her, literally. They disposed her. She spoke for like a few seconds, and the voice actress said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got to voice something. I feel so appreciated." Girl, you got thrown into a damn void. You can't make that up, bro. Like, that show imitates reality so well. It's crazy. You got thrown into a damn void. That is so crazy. And you know what's even crazier is the rest of the characters are probably gonna survive and or be stuck in there for the rest of their lives. I really hope that there's a way to reverse, like, abstraction. Because if not, I don't even know what to say about that series either. I had to watch Mark's guts get ripped out. Whatever BS happens to Rue in the season 3 of Euphoria, I have to watch. Like, this is like, yeah, I can say, oh, I don't gotta watch nothing. I don't gotta. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been keeping up to date with these series, and I'm like, oh man, it'd be silly if I stopped. And these are all, like, every single one of these series are ending right now. Like, they're ending, like, this year. Same thing with Stranger Things. That ended this year. I was so disappointed in that. The ending was just wasn't meaty enough, sadly. Wasn't meaty enough. I watched fake, like, AI animated endings that were better. Television is kind of failing at the moment. Oh man, but you know what? I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. All I have to say now is I love you, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I know this is a bit abrupt, but I want to eat. I want to watch some videos and chill out. Like I said, I did a long day. I know most of it was probably like caffeine in my system and stuff, and I was just a little bit intense and feeling a lot. I get a little bit emotional sometimes. Caffeine can do that, you know. What does this woman have to say?
Which is very ironic given that you previously made a video talking about how the Invincible fans are sexist, but you yourself are extremely sexist, which is probably why you see everything through that lens. Disgusting. And then she puts the whole F you to the fans, like, deal with it, guys. Like, dude, Do people not have PR training at all? This woman's gonna end up, I'm glad like the normal people who are not online and don't see this stuff can just enjoy the show. Because honestly, if I were coming in and this was what I was seeing, it would kind of put me off to it. Unless someone forced me to sit down and watch it. Because I'm like, oh, it's another one of these types of people who just hate everything. And usually people who are attached to projects like that, those projects are...
No, she doesn't have PR training. Doesn't mean you should bully her, though.
Usually ass. And crazy enough, like someone said in one of the comments, hey, there aren't any other straight white men in this show unless they're like evil or some kind of villain like Cecil and Omni-Man, and then every other one like Red Rush and Immortal were either killed off or just kicked off the cast, which is very funny. It's not
I mean, nobody said any of these characters, any of these men were straight. Now you're just saying stupid like things, which is that's off. Man, I'm done. Now she's just losing me.
actually funny. It's just really interesting because I was like, oh wow, look, it's diverse and they do it in the right.
Also, white. What are you talking about? Alan isn't white. Like what?
Right way. And then oh yeah, and the Martian, which is not really a man, he's really goofy and stupid, no one takes him seriously. There's that. But you know what, despite all that, it's still a really good show. But I just hope it doesn't start going down the boys route where, you know what I mean? It's very tiresome. Aren't you guys tired? Seriously, aren't you tired? And she turned off her comments. You should turn off the comments off your own mouth too. You should do that so you can actually find work next time and not be insufferable and be a liability to the productions that you probably are not gonna be on in the future.
I moved on, I got a chick, she's better looking than you.
I'm not gonna say anything mean about that song because I'm not gonna front. She triggered me with that because I'm like, dude, why would you put copyright music at the end of your video? And also, that's just not my type of music. His voice was not laid back enough for me, bro. When I listen to rock, I like my rock to be laid back sounding. That just was not for me, man. Dude said he got a chick or something. Good for her, though. She somehow got an audience with this attitude. I'm not even saying that in a like diss to her attitude. I'm saying like literally good for you, man. But Jesus, that was sad. The hidden secret. All right, I'm heading out, Tom.
The players in the Amazing Digital Circus aren't people physically trapped in
Jeez, that was a
they're not
that
in
was
coma pods or
just
stasis
awful
chambers
watch
waiting to
though.
wake
But
up. Their AI
all right,
consciousness
Tom.
digital